Ja, und ich bin's wieder, Kesuna Haram, hier mit meinem Let's Play von Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Und beim letzten Mal haben wir erstmal den guten Robin ein bisschen unter die Fittiche genommen und herausgestellt, dass der Kerl in Anführungszeichen in Wirklichkeit ein Mädchen ist. Und diese Tatsache sorgt dann dafür, dass dieser Tape Recorder jetzt wieder eine ganz andere Bedeutung bekommt. Denn jetzt gibt es unter den 3 Freunden noch eine Person, die da gesprochen haben könnte. This is what I'd like the court to reconsider. Oh, the tape recorder! The one that recorded the threat you're gonna! That's right. And we have already established that it's a female voice in the recording. Of all the students who could move the body before the mock trial was to start, our client was the only female if you exclude Miss Scuttlebutt because of her alibi. And that is why the tape recorder made our client the prime suspect. Oh, so then... That's right, the witness just revealed that she's a girl. Therefore, if we are using the voice in this recording as the basis for hurling accusations, this witness must be labeled a suspect too! Oh no! Wow, talk about a sudden turn of events. You've done it! You found a hole in one of the prosecution's key piece of evidence. Yeah, but wow, that was a lot of work for a single one.
Objection!
Not so hasty now. You're forgetting that only one person here was privy to the script. Ergo, Miss Juniper Woods is still the crime suspect.
Objection!
But Miss Newman hid the fact that she was a girl both at the crime scene and in court. I'd say that puts her in camp suspicious. That's not nice, Athena. How can you accuse me of being a killer? I mean, I'm just a weak, innocent little girl. Just thinking about that murder makes me...
Objection!
Drama queen! Suspicious is as suspicious does. Undoubtedly, the witness does have some sort of connection to the crime. Perhaps our newfound lady is merely feigning ignorance. We can surmise that she lends support to the principal offender, Juniper Woods, by leading Miss Scuttlebutt to the body that would make her an accessory to the crime. How can you say that? I'm not an accessory to any crime, Mr. Birdman.
Objection!
Birdman? Vollgegeben! Und! In any event, with the witness as an accessory, it explains quite a bit, does it not?
Objection!
He made it all make sense somehow! And you keep accusing Junie unless we can show someone else knew the script's details. But how could someone have gotten their hands on that kind of info? The only way they could know what was in the script was if they... Ja, wenn man es von Juniper selbst gehört hat. Ist aber auch der Fall! Denk nach, Athena! Sorry, Junie, but you're not going to like this. Our client may have leaked the script's details to someone. What the devil? And I know I shouldn't have, but I revised the script to favor the prosecution. But Professor Court noticed it immediately and changed it back. Miss Woods did not want you, O'Connor, to win the mock trial. That's why I believe she leaked the details to the witness, Robin Newman. I get it. If Robin won, you wouldn't be able to confess to Juniper. Right, Junie was probably trying to keep their friendship from becoming awkward. How could you, Tina? What, you punched your bull? I never heard a word about the script from Juniper! Never ever!
Objection!
You sure? Can you look me in the eye and swear you didn't? B-A-D, Athena. You don't have any evidence! Actually, we might have just a thing. Really? Yeah, one of Robin's lines I read when we were reenacting the mock trial. Here's a shot from the crime scene. Eric knew it was Professor Kurt who posed as the corpse. Her forehead. How did the mock trial participants react to this photo? Mr. Newman was surprised by what Professor Kurt was wearing. Robin said, "Oh, the green sweatsuit." S-U-R-E. I might have said that, but so what? Well, think of it this way, Athena. Yeah, which way exactly? If I told you that I'd be wearing a blue suit today, but then showed up wearing what I've got on now, what would you say? Oh, the red suit. Ah! I think I've got it. Your Honor, we have evidence proving that Miss Newman knew the contents of the script. The defense moves to present said evidence to the court. Very well, Miss Sykes. Present away. This evidence proves that Miss Newman had prior knowledge of the script's contents. Das wäre... Erstmal. Gucken wir uns das an. Actually, Medicine Tracy would from the floor. Irgendwo stand das. Und the third floor would need to say, irgendwo stand es doch. Will be a red one. Ja, da steht es doch.
Take that!
The mock trial script? Miss Newman, during the mock trial you were shown a photo of the victim's body. And reportedly, you reacted by saying, "Oh, the green sweatsuit." Oh, yes, I said that. What's your point? You seem to have some issue with the green sweatsuit, and I think I know why. The proof is in the script, specifically on the things to prepare page. Sweatsuit, victim's outfit will be a red one from the prosecutor's course. You were surprised because the sweatsuit in the photo was green. But if you didn't know about the script's content, then that shouldn't have surprised you. No! I thought we were friends, Athena. How could you have been so blind? In light of her privileged knowledge, I move to declare Miss Newman a suspect, Your Honor. You what? Knowing script details makes me a suspect. Then there must be others besides me. I mean, someone else could have seen Professor Kurt's note. Note? What note? The professor and Juniper were working together to prepare for the mock trial, but only one copy of the script was made to prevent it from being leaked. But that gets kind of inconvenient, right? You're not seriously going to suggest... But it's the truth! Professor Kurt did do exactly what you're thinking. She didn't write down any of the proceedings or the truth behind the case. But she did write a note to herself about the props and details about the victims BODE. Is this really true, Miss Newman? If you don't believe me, send the police over to my house! Tell them to check the pictures on my camera. I thought it might give me an advantage. So I took a picture of the note. I'd say she's telling the truth. Wait a sec. If there's a note with details about the body, then that means there are others who could have made the murder look like our client's script. Yes, I believe you're right. Apparently, this case isn't a clear cut as Prosecutor Blackwell would have us believe. This new revelation blasts a big fat hole in the prosecution's case. Woohoo!
Bully for you, Missy. But don't you think this spells victory?
And why not?
The battle is still young, and my blade is now fully drawn. Between it and my next witness, your life will be forfeit, so put away your wooden sword. And show me what you're truly capable of if you wish to live.
You want it? Don't worry, I'm gonna bring it. Okay, bring it on, bitch. War klar.
I already said I want nothing to do with this trial. Oh, Juvenile, it is not a matter of what you want, for you will cooperate, you con.
Prosecutor Blackwell, why have you called this witness?
You will recall that the day before the mock trial, in short, the day of the murder, the accused testified that she left for home at around 6 p.m.
Yes, my notes were to confirm that fact. Right, our client wasn't at school at the estimated time of death, so she couldn't be... Danke, dass du mich unterbrichst, du Spast.
Victor's was but a fallacious lie. Oh, I'm mistaken, golden boy.
I've no intention of saying anything more. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hold! I am not through with you yet.
It seems the rough prosecutor has it out for me.
Leave and we just might discuss you know what.
No way, what? One little statement and Mr. Cool loses it? What's that all about? I changed my mind. I'll stay and testify.
Are you sure, Mr. O'Connor?
The word of a genius is as good as gold. Let's get on with it. You, O'Connor, a senior at Themis Legal Academy, lawyer course. How's that?
Just fine! Your testimony then, if you please!
You're up against the top of the class now. And be careful if I were you. I know Ginny would never lie like that. That pompous schoolboy won't know what hit him. Na dann. Wollen wir mal hören, was er zu sagen hat. To get mentally prepared for the mock trial, I meditated at the archery range till 7 p.m. At around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self. That's it. Anything else you'd like to ask?
That is quite enough. Well done, golden boy. The final bell rings at 7 p.m., at which point the campus is a desolate place. Now you will recall the tape recorder. We know the witch of the voice recording. It was 7 Sin, the day before the mock trial. That was the dark hour of this heinous crime.
Do you have any proof of that?
As its final bell, the school plays a special broadcast when the clock strikes 7. The female voice on the tape appears 10 minutes after that broadcast. The killer waited until the school was empty to spring her devious and deadly trap. Okay.
So when the witness saw the defendant, that would be...
Indeed. It was 5 minutes after the voice was captured on tape in the art room. Ergo, we know that the accused was still in the main building even after the killing.
So the time of the murder and the time of when the body was moved!
Great! Another inconvenient testimony.
Miss Sykes, your cross-examination, please!
Okay.
Kreuzverhör!
Around the time of the murder. So, das hört sich in diesem Zusammenhang bis jetzt eigentlich alles ganz solide an. So, noch irgendetwas, was wir ihn fragen wollen? Antwort ist Angriff.
Alright, I'll take you up on your kind offer.
I expect as much. So, go ahead and ask away.
Mr. O'Connor, I want to ask you...
So, did you go to art room? Wie hat sich auf die Verhandlung vorbereitet?
Please tell the court what you were doing on October 23rd, the day before the mock trial.
That's an easy one. Nothing in particular.
Nothing at all? You didn't help with the preparations?
You don't get it, do you? I was merely playing in the role assigned to me. I left the preparations and the like to others. My job was to be mentally prepared.
Junie put her heart and soul into getting things ready while he just sat on his behind?
Ja, saß nur auf seinem faulen Arsch. Just to reiterate, I spent most of the 23rd meditating at the archery range. I didn't talk to anyone until the school closed at 7 p.m. I suppose a few archery club members did come and go while I was there.
But you didn't talk to anyone? Not a single soul?
That's right. I didn't say a word to anyone till the final bell at 7 p.m.
I see. This is crucial information. Please add it to your testimony.
I don't know if you're bluffing, but if you are, you have a pretty good poker face. I didn't talk to anyone until the final bell. I'd been meditating alone at the archery range.
Zu diesem Anlass, hat mit niemandem geredet. Gucken wir uns mal den Planer doch mal an, den da das Opfer hinterlassen hat. Da steht, 23. Meet with you about that report yesterday. Important. Aha. So. So you didn't talk to anybody on October 23rd. Are you sure about that?
I already told you, my word is as good as gold.
Okay, then how do you explain this? And don't spare any details.
Sorry, never seen that before.
This is the victim's planner. She recorded all of her plans in great detail. Take a look at this page here. It reads 23rd, meet with you, and important. Don't you find that interesting?
What? Where did you get that?
The keyword here is important. You say you were at the archery range all day. But you also said a few students came and went while you were there. That doesn't sound like a great place for an important talk.
But the entire campus was buzzing with activity before the mock trial. Where could they have possibly had a private conversation?
I thought about that too, but the situation changes after the last bell.
What's this now?
after the last bell. In order to have a private talk with the victim. Am I right, Mr. O'Connor? This is insane.
Must we go through this yet again? I suppose you also have no evidence as usual.
No, I don't have any direct evidence. However, the witness was meditating until after the last bell. And he attempted to conceal his private meeting with the victim. First Robin, now me? Who are you going to accuse next? You're just another unscrupulous attorney looking to get ahead. Don't let him get to you. He's definitely hiding something. I mean, he was supposed to meet with the victim around her estimated time of death. I had my suspicion about Robin, but... You seems just as guilty. These three are the only possible suspects after all. Mr. O'Connor, answer me this. Did you meet with Professor Court that day? Sorry, Mr. Jailbird Prosecutor. I don't mean to steal your thunder, but I've something to say.
If it will save me some trouble, then by all means, speak away.
If you would recall, Miss Sykes, the voice on the tape recorder was female. Knowing that, I'd like you to explain how I could possibly be suspect. Oh, has a point.
Impressive, golden boy, here does shine gold indeed.
Bist du dir da so sicher? Nun ja, den Rest dieses Ausgangs schauen wir uns beim nächsten Mal an. Egal ob positiv oder negativ, Bewertung immer gern gesehen. Das war's von meiner Seite und wir sehen uns das nächste Mal wieder. See ya, guys!